Hi everyone. So today it's still an art stream. Y- we will be continuing the Yoklesh illustration that I started. Uh, I was thinking about which software I would use for the background, and I thought I would just use Clip Studio Paint because mainly to make the stars and things like that. And I just thought about something, and I think we will do something really simple. I I was about to say it won't be too long, I guess, but it will be long. I'm sure of it. So let's start. Click first. And for people who watch all of my streams of this illustration, you will be like, this is always the same songs playing in the background, of course, because I don't know what can I don't know. I didn't take the time to look at music that I could play, which would be without copyright. So I used my own songs that I composed myself. I got 8 of them in a total of 20 minutes. So this is what I have. So let's start. Where? Marshmallow bang. No, Pyummer bang. It's not a marshmallow. No. Okay. Of course, I want to take a look at my streams if everything is okay. If it's not okay, I will have to my introduction. Okay. It works on Twitch and on YouTube. En direct. Okay. Seems to be working on YouTube too. Yay! So, can proceed to start to draw. I got the chat here. By the way, I'm looking really down on my pen tablet, and my other monitor is my two other monitors are in front of me, so it might be hard for me to see the chat. So don't hesitate to chat anyway, but I will try to look at it from time to time, of course. Can I just move this a little? What did I miss? Usually you can just... Okay, not a problem, but still... Extra one. Leader. Move from there. Let's do the stars right away. My phone is in the way of my keyboard. I don't think there is a super optimal way to gaming or VTubing because I need to use my phone to the face tracking. I need to have my keyboard somewhat close and my pen tablet in front of me. That way, it's not just be doing VTubing, but my pen tablet in front of me and everything. It's not that easy. But anyway, it's still fun. So, first star, the start. Started. I'll try to find something. Oh. I almost made a mistake. I have to change my settings for my controller. Go paint. 8-bit. Does it work? Yes. Oh. This isn't what I need, but make like a nebula. Maybe not white like this, but we do this. There's no colorize option. Okay. I will notice a lot of things that I have in Paint Toolside that I don't have in Clip Studio Paint, and I know that this software is way bigger than Clip Studio Paint. Wait. I don't get why I can't. And why is this? This. Try this later instead. For now, it's not really important. Flash would be the best one. Oh. Yeah. Oh. You don't know what I did, but it's super hard to explain. It's just that I erased with the lock transparency, and doing so it's super bad. You should never do something like that, because what happens is you are not erasing at all. You are just changing the color of the pixels. I will just put Pyummer smaller a little bit. You are just changing the color of the pixels, and you are not erasing anything at all. So this is super bad. What is this layer? Okay, there's nothing in there. I'm not sure if the fact that these panels are so thin, maybe that's the new version, but to put more place to draw. But seriously, I have enough space to draw anyway. My pen tablet is XP pen. Wait, which one? XP pen Artist Pro. 15.6 inches, which is bigger than a sheet of paper, so to me it feels alright, and it's bigger than an iPad too. It's so easy to think that having a bigger tablet is better, but seriously I don't see the point at all. The fact that you can zoom doesn't change anything. Yeah, I like this idea. What happened? Larger. Not much. It's almost enough like this. But I do want to precise. Is that the right word? Make things more precise. I don't know how to say this. I think that I had an interesting brush. Like I am searching for my word. What the heck? Make leaves. I have an interesting brush to make leaves. I'm just trying a few of them just for fun. And I could almost make mountains with this. But what's going on? This is the layer, and I'm on it, and I can't even draw over it. Does the brush has mold, like apply or something like that? Brush size and go patate poêle. Having three monitors is not always interesting. Okay, don't see, but there is a window here. I have for the settings of brush. Size, blah blah blah. Compare density. What is that? Okay, that was the reason. Oh, and whatever the size. I don't like this kind of brushes. They don't change with the size. If I do a smaller size like this or a bigger size, it just scatters more, but it doesn't do much. Why? It's interesting, but I like that. For funny, this. Where was it? I think I lost it. The brush. I haven't been drawing in Cube Studio for a long time. was a brush that I did myself. Why was that? Problem. In fact, I can just use the normal brush and this by myself. Ah pas ouais, salut. Just want to do some kind of foliage. I could make it just a little bit what I'm doing. Something like this, I guess. Oh, it's almost not showing, but it will show later when I'm later. There's right away, in fact. Like this. I like that. I hope that I cannot see if my Pyummer is well functioning while I'm doing while I'm drawing and looking down like this. Oh, too much. Okay. Okay. Gosh, I found my brush. This one. Does leaves like this. I don't need it now because I did it by hand. Still just wow, keep it like this. Perfect. Yes. And maybe down here. A little bit bigger. Yeah. 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 Okay. And now I want to do something for this. What it would. I'm not too confident. What is the name of the option? How can I wait? How can I bring it to the lower layer? That everything. No. Oh, clip to layer below. That's what. I'm just thinking about I will do the same. Not bad thing, but almost that I'm always doing. Trying to do some kind of brick thing. I don't know what to call that. What do I do now? Where is the opacity? The slash boula. Oh, this is okay. This is what I was looking for. And pressure for pressure too. looks off in the perspective, but oh, maybe I could just rotate it like this. C'est quoi flip? Rotate flip. Okay, it's H. I should just erase a little bit, or not even erase, just okay. It's better. Put another layer and try put some light on it. Okay. I'll try with this color instead. And it's je pince mes mots, mais je trouve ça vraiment laid. Try something. Oh. Right. It's strange. I don't want to put. I could put some wood planks or something like that, but this is why I'm always saying that I have so much problem with details. And the fact that I did something there without knowing what I was doing doesn't help at all. I'll do something that I didn't want to do. I will anyway. Okay, look back at the original image. Because the pose was the same, so I'm wondering what was she? Was oh, like something like a bath. It could be. I don't know why I'm so lazy for that. I somewhat don't want to. I don't want, first of all, to do the same thing. Doesn't seem that complicated though. Let's try to just put some water on it. This. I'm just losing time now because I almost never use any special brush. Oh. But this one is written water, so let's use it for water. Of course, when putting when I will put a texture over this, it will be better, but I don't know. Some things feel up. I know that at this point I won't be able to solve the problem, so. I think I will try to pull the texture right away on it. Just have to find it first. Where was it? what I'm doing now. I copy this texture, which is it's just a well, I won't say it. It's a paper, a watercolor paper that I put paint on it. I think it wasn't gray at first; it was like blue. I tried to put it somewhat evenly, but not that much because I still need to have the paint feeling, the paint feel. I mean, and then I put it in another maybe overlay, and the top should pass or through. And I'm always checking the values, get somewhat darks up. Sometimes I'll use another one. The light is quite hard, but I can just put down the opacity like this. You know what? I'll try to keep the texture separated for this part because I totally and remove this. Back. Oh, doesn't work because I have to remove also the character from it. Oh, you're kidding me. I cannot just something. Third, select layers, copy. Undo. Close this. Paste. This one, yeah. And I will do this and remove this and remove the character. I will do Control X, Control E, back. I change this. It works. Okay. When it's getting too dark like this, I just have no other choice than to wait. I erase or I paint over it. I guess I will paint over it with a screen layer. The texture here is somewhat strong. Just okay, and if I do this, there's this wipe out, but I don't hit that. I would put a big light. I'm always doing this. won't be like this. I want to put a bit of blaze. Train in that way, yes. There's also overlay, which does something super interesting, like changing the saturation a lot, but it doesn't put that much light. Sometimes I'm use it, but time I guess I won't. What? But let's guess. Can I do like the same thing with this color instead? This side. Oh, marshmallow. I'll do something else. Much. Something is bugging me since a while, and I'm not sure. J'enlève ça. I guess I should return to 5. Now I'll use my super brush again. Wondering if I'm doing good. Right shortcut. Why? Marche pas. Looks so strange. this line. The other side it's normal, but not here. It's funny though that just with this, it's already interesting. I think that the color is right. Color. I don't want too much saturation. That's a problem with me. If I do. I'm completely to the red. Dans le rouge. Like this. This. Doesn't change anything. This one. No, the hue, it's certainly not a problem here. There's really something I don't get, which the bikini, which is too bright. Yeah, it's bright, aren't it? Moins 22. Même température qu'il fait dehors ici. More logical that way, I guess, because it was way too bright. Yes, it's like the bikini, it's generating its own light, so not okay. For the eyes, it's the same, like they're generating their own light, but I don't care because the eyes, and we love anime eyes, everyone. Avant ça, let's put back towards this way too much, and not on this part. Oh wait, the light is oh. how can I know which layer it uses? Which mode it uses? Oh, I forgot about something. Oh man. Ok. Ouais. Peut-être pas si pire finalement. I was like, why the texture is so big? Because I usually always diminish the size and I forgot. Asta să-mi sabe tu. Okay, something like this. Why? I think this is somewhat what I wanted to do. What happens? Overlay instead. I will get something to drink and I will come back. Where's my mouse? Here. I'll let the music play. Be right back. I just returned. So the reason why it's so long when I get something to drink is because I have to get it on the well outside at 2 kilometers from here, so I have to run, and sometime I just drop the water and I have to return back, and that's all. So, do I keep it like this? That's okay. Oh, that's correct. Texture is, yeah, I guess. Oh. Controller disconnected. Guess I should charge it. Okay, this texture is okay. I'm wondering something not stupid, but not really important, but still, which is I don't know why I'm thinking about this. I'm wondering if I put my signature on it or not. And the reason why I'm doing it's, I'll take a look at it. It's I'm not sure if I'm wrong, but I feel that nowadays nobody is putting signature on their works. I'm not sure I'm right. Look. I'm just looking at Twitter. The artists are doing this or not. So drawings, they were not like this. They didn't have any signature. And also my signature is oh my model change expression. My signature is pointing to my Facebook page, and I don't really want to put anything on Facebook anymore. I don't want to put anything in the social media, but I will put it on Twitter, and because I want your Clash to see it, and on Blue Sky, because I didn't post anything on Blue Sky yet. Why do that much artists, images? I follow a lot of them, and I'm seeing a lot of other things. I'm still looking. I know what. Word 4. Directly artists. An example, Dash, of course. I don't know why I don't like to put. Oh. Maybe because since almost nobody does this, nobody does this. I feel like I don't have the ending. It's something you do that is unuseful. Of course, you might say people want to know who drew the image, but I feel that it's somewhat ugly, my image. My images also. So almost nobody does this. I don't know, man. Anyway, I think I won't do it. Body seems to it, and look at me, cool. I saw one image with a signature. Oh, seems to be it. $50 again, 50. Against. Bon, qu'est-ce que je fais là? Peut-être sous le fait pas. Sorry. French when I'm somewhat. When I'm not sure about what I want to do. Okay, I think I put it, but I won't put my Facebook link. Right. I hate that. Right one. Okay. And it's you will see I'm somewhat complaining, but as you see, it's somewhat big because I liked the what it's called, Hanko, I think. This oh. This type of signature, I like it. It's a Hanko, which is a stamp that people in Japan often use. But I don't know that much the lore behind it, but still, let's put it. Something small like that. Just I don't want it to be too bright. Okay. 5. Oh, and I will remove this because it takes way too much space for nothing. Oh, and it's a PSD. If I save it again. No. I have to delete it. Yeah. Pause. I was not saving it, I was just undoing what I just did. Ok, ça abaisse un petit peu, pas mal. Cut down a little bit, but not that much. What's the other thing I wanted to import it? Sci to file. Oh, I have to ban another bot. I'm not even sure if it works. This is especially the most boring part of the stream. And now if I want the file itself. Oh, the sci file is bigger. Why? Way bigger. It's 254 254 against 176. I'll just forget about the sci file. Just sure I will save it again. And I will write a little text for posting it on social media. I want to speak to tell why did I did this drawing. Of course, because I really like New Clash, but I saw an AI illustration, and New Clash wasn't happy at all about this illustration, so I took the same pose. Why? Not that much the same pose, because of course the original was way better than this, and I just did the same thing but in my style. I took the pose. I did if you watched my first stream of it, you can see that I just drew this, not the skeleton, but the stick figure, and after that I just didn't look at it again. So, I just did the whole drawing. I was thinking earlier, last week I think, or this weekend. Anyway, there is the VTuber. I think it's Rose. It's Rose Doodle, her complete name. And there there is a first time chatter, but even worse, a viewer that it was the first time he was writing, and he was in the stream for maybe 2 minutes, and they wrote something. I guess this is something that they took on the internet, like a paragraph telling like to Rose, like the first time I saw you, I was hooked and blah blah blah, and please marry me. she's looking at them, and she's like, "You've been here for 2 minutes. What's wrong?" And I think that the mods tried to ban him or something like that, and Rose was like, no, keep him here, keep them here. And she started to ask a lot of questions, and she really wanted to go until the end. I don't remember how it ended, but the person was like trying to, how can I say this? They were ditching her question until I think they wasn't able to reply anything smart, and she did what she often did. She was how she does that. She's like making not a contest, a giveaway. Well, a giveaway of a PS5 Pro. And she's saying that everyone who can enter are people who are less than 18 years old. So they have to write a comment or something like that. And when a few people write a comment, maybe 2 or 3 people, and I think this person too wrote the comment. She's like, "This is an 18 plus stream, so see you later, bye." And she's banning all of them. It was so funny, man. Like, what? So I think about what to write for the social media. I also I would try to write something because I don't want your crush to look at it, and since she was really not happy about the AI illustration, I don't want her to think that I wanted. How can I say? No, I don't think she will be angry about that, but still, the fact that I started from an AI illustration for the pose, I don't know how she will take it, but I don't think she will be angry at all. But we'll write something kind, I guess. And I won't post it tonight. I just want to take a look at it maybe tomorrow. I have to say though, I really don't like the backgrounds. We don't understand what it is, and but in things like that, this is what I hate about drawing. It's super hard to get good references, especially when you have already an idea in your head and you want to draw something. You cannot search for references at this point. You won't find anything unless you are super good at looking at something with different light, different angle, and being able to redraw it the way you want. And I really don't like that. It's strange because sometimes, there was a few times that I drew with, a lot of times when I drew with references. But sometimes what I don't like is I'm able some good backgrounds sometimes, and other times it feels like I never draw any backgrounds in my life. I don't know. But it does the same thing for characters, but characters viewed from in a normal angle like this one, which what I mean is viewed from the front and not from the top or below. Usually I'm able to always to do something that looks okay, but for backgrounds it's strange. How could I say? We might think that we all know how to draw a house or something like that, but the fact is we don't know at all. We have to look at references, but the problem, like I said earlier, is when you have your idea and you have what type of house or something like that you want to draw, and after that you're searching for references that looks like the same house. You always find some things, but the angle is never right, and there are often super important details that you just can't see anywhere because you cannot find the right angle, or the images are too small. It's really strange. It's like, I don't know if you are drawing, people listening. Sometimes people might want you to draw something and sorry, just I had to drink. They will ask you to draw something. For an example, let's say they want you to draw a person doing doing karate or something like that. Maybe a karate kid. And they might send you references and you use them. And you draw everything like the kimono and the belt. And often they will come to you. This is an example. This didn't happen to me. They will come after and they will be like, the belt isn't right because on the I don't know, on the belt at this place there is the logo of our dojo. And you're like, yeah, but the picture you send me, this part is like 2 by 2 pixels, you know? And I saw this kind of thing countless times when you have commissions to do. It seems that people don't think about that. You don't know what they want you to draw, you know? If for an example, I never draw maybe a chainsaw. And I have friends who like chainsaw, whatever. I don't know how to draw a chainsaw. Someone can send me a few pictures, a few photos of one particular chainsaw, but if I have to draw it like super close, it might be as stupid lies, I will draw the chain on it, and I will be like, I don't have the chain of this, and so I look on the internet and try any kind of chain, and I'm sure the person will come back and like, this is not this chain that goes on this chain, so this is another type of chain. But this is so complex to have all of the details, and the problem is that when you see a photo and you want to draw something, it's never the same angle and it's never the same composition, even never the same light. Just like an example, I saw on in a book, which is book Color and Light from James Gurney. I think this is in this book where he shows a firefighter truck, and it's in at the night, and he's like, look at it, the truck is not red, and you're like, oh, of course it's red, it's a firefighter truck. But if you look closer and you take the time, you have like to forget that this is a firefighter truck, and by looking at it, you're like, oh yes, it's not red, it's like a super dark violet or blue. And this kind of thing, if you get some photos and they are not in the right light, you might not be even able to find what is the right color, or to see it. I mean, there's so many things like that drawing, which I don't know. It feels that it prevents me from getting better, and this is another reason why I burnt myself out a few years ago and I stopped drawing. Strange, because nowadays I'm like, with all the how can I say this? With internet and all the possibilities that we have, and we have many more books and videos on YouTube, and I'm like, why the artists from the past were often way better than me and than many people? How they didn't have the possibilities that we had nowadays, and to get references, to get proper education and all of this. It's strange. And just to say, there are people who would answer to this. These people have talent, and I will say no, it's not true at all. Talent doesn't exist in most of the things. You can have I call that an offset, or it's not maybe the right word, but you can start at let's talk about levels. If the max level is like, there's no max level. It's if you can go until the level 100. Some people start at level 15 right away. I get it. Yes, it exists, but nobody will start at level like 50 or 70. It's impossible. And there's a reason why. If you could show me a person who you think that this person just started drawing and this person is drawing like a professional level, I would just ask them, okay, draw me this and this at this angle and this type of light, and they wouldn't be able to do it at all. I'm sure for what I'm speaking, what I'm talking about. It's being able to do something that looks okay or professional, and being able to understand how things works. It's two things. It's like, what example could I? There's a few things, a little bit like I'm not playing bowling that much. In fact, I'm playing at all, but I played a few times in my life, and there was one time I played and I did. I think I missed two round. I don't know if that's the right word. And if I didn't miss these 2 rounds, I would have had a perfect match. Is that the perfect game? And that time it was like it felt so easy for me. But even though I have done a perfect a perfect game. I'm never playing bowling, so my perfect game doesn't mean anything. If I'm playing it, if someone pro playing with me, they will do things that I think that might feel impossible to me. Like when you have to do some special move to get the what's the key the ball, the things to fall off. If you making fall if you're able to make a perfect game, it means that each time you throw the ball, all of the ball are falling. So this is not about technique at this point, it's about luck. You're able to do one thing maybe well sometime, but the rest of the time you might not be able to do, or if you have something different, you won't be able to do it. That's the difference, I guess, between having talent and being skilled, because you practiced your skill. This is really different. This is the same thing with every discipline. That can be accounting, that can be sculpture, music, dancing, walking on the hands, everything like that. So I would say I don't believe in talent. It's not that I don't believe in talent. I really think that talent doesn't exist. You can just have a few levels, start, and it's okay. But there are, especially in drawing, there's way too many things to do. And there are some people that are impressive. How could I say this? Like I always saying these kind of things, that there are some people that are drawing so many details everywhere, and it's easy to think that these people are better than other artists. But the reality is that when you are getting good at art, you have to understand that for details and other things, you have to choose where to put details. You cannot just put every details at every inches square. It's super bad, and you might be wondering why it's bad, because the viewer won't know where to look. It's so easy to get lost. It's like the Where's Waldo books. It's full of details, and that's the goal in this case, because you have to look for it. You have to look for Waldo, and in reality, you wouldn't draw something like this in an anime or a manga or something like that, because the purpose is art form is people to be able to look at the right place right away, just like in gaming. It's impossible to play a game if the object at the screen that you have to look at is somewhat hidden, or not well focused, or not well composed. This is all of these things that are super important. It's hard to explain for people who just start, but sometimes you, without knowing about it when you're drawing, even when you are just starting out, there's a few things you'll notice that I think that this thing is bad and I should something else instead. It's like everyone starting drawing, if you give them a canvas or a sheet of paper, they will draw in dead center, and it's sure that people won't, if you let them draw a few times like this, they will someday they will shift their drawing somewhere else, the sheet, because the center is the worst place to draw something, because this is the most boring place, compositional speaking. So usually we'll put it in, of course, in the third, but this is not the only place where you can put your focus. Anyway, there are many ways to this. All of this to say that I don't believe in talent. That's it. When people, it already happened to me a few times, that people looking at my stuff and, wow, it's so good to have talent. I'm like, what? I've been drawing for so long time, and there are people that have been drawing like half of the time I did, and they're way better than me. I don't have any talent at all. The only talent that I have is just to continue, even though I stopped for years. It was to continue and to not stop. This is the same thing when I learned the electric guitar. You have to put that time. But I learned way too late that you have to take pauses, and often long pauses. Otherwise, you won't assimilate anything. It's like if you are trying to if you don't take pauses, it's like if you are eating apple all day long for weeks. You get to a point where it's like, okay, it's only apple and there's absolutely nothing else that will enter. And after that, if you take a pause, it's like strange, like what I'm saying, but it's like the next time you will eat, there won't be apple anymore. You will eat something else, and this something else you eat it for a while, and then you have to stop too because it will always be the same thing. Of course, it's not the best comparison, but the best metaphor. But still, it's like that. It's when you are learning something, what you are understanding things in drawing, any discipline, you understanding this now, and your brain isn't at the right time or at the right yes, the right time to learn this thing. So when you are able to assimilate this one thing, usually right after that you cannot really assimilate new things. You cannot just discover new things. So you have to pause to let the time to your brain to really assimilate this and to be able to focus on something else, so that you will be able after that to learn something new and not just keep in the same mindset all the time. It's also about doing the same thing or like drawing every time might not give you the opportunity to see something else. And I'm not speaking necessarily about going outside, or not just like that. It's even though, let's say I'm drawing this character Euclash for a month. I'm drawing just Euclash. I'm like, yeah, I'm learning something. I'm able to draw her and everything. I will always have this mindset, even though if I go outside and try to do the other things, I'm too much in my muscle memory in my memory anyway is way too much into the same thing I'm doing. So it's not enough to go outside and watch other things to change my mindset. The best thing is just stop drawing for a while, then try to look at something else, and this is where my brain will be open to have new things. And I really have to do this, not to practice this, but this is not about practicing, it's about doing things. So I've been yapping a lot since maybe half an hour, I don't know. And I really need to get better at English, man. I'm searching for words, but in fact I should just continue to look for words on the internet, I know. Otherwise I won't be able to learn anything new. I will keep being in the same mindset, and I won't learn any new words. Sorry. Bon, I think I will end the stream like this. Boing. Oh, I just saw something. I didn't put the scars on the horns. I'll do it tomorrow, I guess, before posting it on social media. And there's a few things I just didn't do because I was too lazy. I won't tell what thing I didn't do because you won't be able to unsee them. So, as always, let's try to not miss part because I'm always missing it. So, this and music. So, thanks for being here with me tonight or today, depending on where you are. And so, I don't know when I will stream again. We are Wednesday. I guess probably this weekend. maybe before I do think that would then I might continue my Metal Gear Solid play. And also, I was programming on a ZX Spectrum earlier, and I want while I'm programming with this, it's super cozy because I'm just transcripting. Yes, I'm just transcripting a program that I have on in a magazine. So this super cozy, nothing going on that much. But I do like this, and I feel that it will get a few different type of people looking at my stream, and it's okay, especially when starting like I am doing. So as always, have a nice night, have a nice day, and have a nice life. See you next time. Bye.